Now friends, I would like to invite Vallari.
Hello, good morning to my all dear friends and greetings to Honorable and respectful Sir Mr. Rasik Mehta. Today's our topic is memorable days. Our life's best moments can never be captured by pictures, it always can captured by our hearts. And I always capture my all memories by my heart. There are many memories in my mind and my heart. I want to tell you all, but it is not possible, so I will tell you two of them. First is my little sister's born. It was 21 June 2016. I went to the tuition because I wasn't in Rajkot. We were in Upleta. It is a place in Rajkot district. And I wasn't going to school, so I don't forget how to write or learn. So my mother decided to put me in a classes. So at 11:30, my grandfather came to pick me from my tuition. When I reached home, I was screaming and finding my mother in old house, but there is no one except me and my grandfather. I also checked the terrace, but there is no one in the house. When I asked my grandfather where are everyone, he said that they went to the shopping. Then I started crying, and I screamed and I requested my grandfather to also take me there because I also want to do shopping. And I don't obey my grandfather. And I screamed for 15 to 20 minutes. Then my grandfather decided to call my grandmother, and after calling my grandmother, I and my grandfather go to the hospital. When we reached the hospital, I asked my grandfather, why are we at the hospital? You told me that we are going to shopping, but he just smiled and don't say anything. When we go to the upstairs, I saw everyone, and I was very sad because we were in hospital, and I don't know that my little sister is come in the world. And I was crying. I started crying that why are we in the hospital? Is my mother okay? Then I started crying again, and my grandmother take me to my mother. And when I see my mother, I stopped crying. And my mother hugged me and told me that your younger sister is born. And I was really happy because my all cousins have their elder or younger brother or sister, and I don't have any sister or younger brother. So I always feel very lonely in house because I really don't like to play alone. And now I was very happy because my little sister is born, so I can play whole day with her. And my mother told me to don't cry and go outside and see my little sister. And when I go out, everyone was calling me to see my sister. My sister was sleeping, and I sat beside her. And when I look her, I was obsessed with her because she was very healthy and cute. And I can't even move my eyes from her because she was very little, and I take her hand in my hand. Her hand was like and I was very happy. And I was jumping and screaming and one nurse come and to give me a chocolate and say, don't scream. Then I stopped screaming and sit around 40 to 45 minutes without saying any word beside my sister. I was just looking at her. When we reached home after one day, I really take care of my little sister because I don't even let anybody touch her without washing her hands. because I think if anybody went out and they will touch my sister, she will get sick, and if she will get sick, she won't be healthy. So I stand up like this and say, first and wash, then I will touch my sister. And I force them to first, even I don't let my mother touch her without washing hands. And I really like to fondling her. She is young now, and she is 8 years old now, and she is still healthy and cute, but she is being naughty nowadays. And it was a very memorable day for me. And now I like to tell you about my second memorable day. It was yesterday. When I wrote my speech yesterday, but I changed my speech today because yesterday was very amazing. We wonder everywhere tomorrow because yesterday, because our food festival is coming on 16 or 17 date. So our sir told us to decide the dishes and many things about that. So we were deciding. So yesterday we were sitting on the swing, on the gallery, and we were only two, and we were talking about, we forget about that, and we were talking about many other things. Then my third best friend came, and she came up and told me that, Vallari, you forget about the food festival? And then we both remember that food festival is coming and we don't decide our dish still. So we were in panic, and we go out and decide. And I really like to add cream on my, like, it's about we are deciding to make American chocolate strawberries because it is season of strawberries, and it is also healthy for our body. So I suggested everyone that we can add cream on that. So we were finding, we went to 3 supermarkets, but we didn't find any cream. So when then we were tired, and then we saw a supermarket near my house. I live in Brooklyn residency, so there is a supermarket in front of Sopan Habitat and behind the Nand Village, and it is named Amar Supermarket. We asked for the cream, and finally we found it. And when we checked, it was not costly. It was we can use it in a, so we buy one and went and go to my house. We were 3, and my sister is young now, and she can understand that if we are making that you don't want to eat it, or we can make everything at my home. But my other 2 best friends, sister and brother, are very small, 2 to 3 years, so they don't understand that you don't have to eat it or spoil it. So we went to my house, and everyone was at home. And when we went to the house, my sister, why are you coming back? You told me you will come back at 8. Why do you come only? And then I said, none of your business. Because she always do that with me. And when I go out, she said, hush. Yeah. So she tell everything like that. And she always try to tease me. Then when I said her that don't come in the kitchen, we are making something important, sit and watch TV and don't come inside. Okay. Then there is a, then I put out the milk from the refrigerator, and we started making cream. And it was like this much and we took all of that out and put in a bowl, and there was rice. It will only take 3 minutes, and it takes 1.5 hours. Just like Maggie, there is also rice only 2 minutes, and it takes 15 to 20 minutes to make. And we started making, and my two friends were making, and I was watching mobile. And after some time, we realized that we don't have to do that. We first have to put in refrigerator for 15 minutes. Then I look at my mother, and she was not looking at it. And I said, put it. Because if my mother sees, then she will, and she also scolded me because first I added water, not milk. That's why. So she already scolded me for one time, and I don't want to be being scolded for second time. So we were speaking very slow, and I said, put it out, and we keep in refrigerator. After 15 minutes, when it's time to put out, then I read again, and we have to put in freezer. So it was third mother. So my mother was watching serial because it's her free time, and I again looked at my mother. She was not looking, and when I put out, and my freezer was full. Our fridge is very big, but still my freezer is full. Then I have to put many things out, and I put it inside. And my mother looked at me, and she was realizing that what are they doing for 30 minutes? Because there is not any wall between our drawing room and kitchen. So she was, what are you doing? It is in the refrigerator, I said. Then she, then there was a annual function in my little sister's standard, so I saw them to my friends, and it was 15 minutes, so I take it out, and then we mix. I didn't do anything, my two best friends then, and I was, and then I get hungry again. We also ate snacks, but still I get hungry. And my mother suggests that you should make a Maggi. Then I checked the jar, and there was not enough Maggi. So I asked my mom and go and bought Maggi. And still I forget to bought 3. I only bought 2, and now it is not enough for 4 people. Then I ask again, Mommy, can I go and buy Maggi again? And she, why? You just went to buy a Maggi. Then I said, Mama, I forget to bought 3. I only bought 2. Then she give me this look, and she says, go. Then my best friend told me that we will go. You will take. You will do this. And they go and bought Maggi. And when she come, I was still doing that. And then I said, now you will do it. I will just go sometimes. And I started cooking Maggi. And we are 4 in a group, but one was not there because she goes to music classes, and there was an event in her classes. So she was not able to come. So we want to jealous her. So I asked a mobile from my mom and started recording. And I really like to click photos and make videos. It is like my passion. So I started clicking and taking videos, and it was really good. Then my mind blew up, and I thought that I also make a video of making Maggi. Then I started making Maggi and everything, and I made video of 44 seconds, and I was really happy that, because it is my first video. I never tried like that. It was my first video, but it is gonna be very good. So, and I was adding butter in that in the last, because it is almost done. I put phone beside me, and I told my sister to not to come in the kitchen, but she still come in the kitchen, and I was not looking at her, and she put the phone, and I was not looking. And she started. I was stopped the video, so I can again start the video. And she started the video and taking her pics. And my hard work was completely spoiled. And I scolded her very much. And even my mother scolded me ugly. And she refused, and she went to the gallery. And she was, I didn't do anything, but still she scolded me, Mama, why she is doing with me? And she started crying. And I know that it's drama, but still, my mother scolded me again. Then I was very angry, and I put everything and go to the room. And then butter and cheese added my friend, and they called me that Maggie is done, let's eat. Then I served everyone, make buttermilk and take 4 glasses and filled with butter. And then my sister asked for oregano. Then I go and find her. And take. Then, Didi, I didn't do anything. Please forgive me. Then I ignored her. Then she refused. She gave me this look, and she also ignored me. We ate Maggie very happily, and then she, for the formality, she told me, "Thank you." I said like that, and then I put all the dishes outside, and then I think that the day is now over. But my one friend go because she don't live with her parents, she live with her grandparents, because her parents job in Morbi. So her little brother and her grandparents live together here in Rajkot. So she went to her house, and now we are 2 left. My best friend was just going to her house. Then her mother called her at my house. She told that Frankie is ready. And first auntie asked that, are you gonna eat anything? Then she said, no, I just ate Maggie, so I'm not gonna eat anything. But her mother said that I made Frankie. Then she said, no, my stomach is not full yet, I will eat it. Then auntie also invited me. So my best friend forced me to come at her house. And after eating a lot Maggie, and we both went to her house to eat Frankie. Then I just sit on the sofa. Then her uncle called me to eat Frankie. We sit together, talk about food festival, and eat Frankie. Then our stomach were full, and now it was not even space for drink 1 sip of water. Then we decided to walk. And after walking for 2 minutes, I was really tired. So we decided to sit on the gallery because there is a swing. I really like to sit on that. So we go upstairs, and I sit there for 10 minutes. So and I wasn't looking on the clock. So my mother told me you have to come at home at perfect time. If you don't call me, then I wouldn't let you go next time. And I said my friend to look at the clock, and it was 10:10, and I was really scared that if I go at house and she will refuse, that you don't have to go next time. So I put my bicycle on, and I reached house in 25 seconds. I ride my bicycle that fast, and I saved because my mother was at my elder auntie, and then I sit like I was sitting till the 10 minutes. I watched TV. My mother said, "When did you come?" "About 10 minutes." Yes. Then I brush my teeth and go to sleep. And then I realized that yesterday was really good. So I wake up 1 hour early today at 6, and I change all the scripts and write this. And then I was very sleepy, so I decided to sleep for 1 hour. And then I get a little bit of late for the tuition because I slept for 1 to 1.5 hours. And then my father woke up me at 8:35, and I was in a hurry. And I reached here, and now I'm telling everything. And I have many more memorable days like Friendship Day, Mathematics Day, but I will tell you next. And thank you so much for listening me for this time, and thank you so much for giving me this opportunity.